Hey, Uncle, if you're there. Hey, how are ya? I am coming on here to do some contouring of my face and apply some eyeshadow, etc. Thanks for coming on. Happy Sunday. It is about like 12:35-ish here in the Pacific Northwest. The sky's clear and it's sunny. And I am headed back to work on Monday, which is a big bummer. Pat had surgery 3 weeks ago, and I got 3 weeks off to help him recover thanks to FEMLA. And so I have to go back tomorrow, which is a bummer. I didn't get much sleep in the last 3 weeks. I was on my cycle of no sleep until like Friday, and then I could sleep a little bit better. I think it's hormonal. I get on these waves where I just can't sleep. So then I get a lot of headaches and, all that goes along with it. So how was your guys' week? Did you do anything fun on Saturday? We had a birthday party for my 10-year-old. He's 10 now. He's my youngest of 5 boys, and we had it at a trampoline park. There was like 12 boys there. So a little bit chaotic getting in the door because parents have to sign waivers for their children. And like 4 of the kids' waivers had expired because they hadn't been there in a year. So I'm on the phone calling their parent because they can do it online because we can't move forward with the party when, we don't have, permission from the parents. And so we got that all settled in, and Pat was saying last time for Riley's party, because we had Riley's party there in November, he said, I just went ahead and did it for them. And I'm like, what? I said, you can't do that because if they get hurt, then we're responsible. And so he's like, oh, yeah. So anyway, one kiddo, his back, they were, there's that spinning thing they have to jump over every time it comes around, and he felt his back pop. And so he came down, said he was hurting, and, I texted his mom, and I told Patsy, that is why you can't sign for these kiddos, even though they're here for a party. So hey everybody, if you're there. Again, I'm going to come on and just do some contouring today. A little talking, like always. Give a little bit of information. How's everybody on Sunday? My Sunday's going okay so far, except I have that stress that I have to return to work tomorrow. I was on FEMLA for 3 weeks while my husband had open shoulder surgery. So, yeah, but tomorrow's the day. Maybe in the near future, I'll be able to, work with our home businesses more and less of the time clock. So I'm hoping for. So I'm just going to contour, and then I'm going to just put some makeup on if you want to hang out and take a look here. I'm using Farmasi makeup for the most part, except I'm going to put some different shadow on today because Farmasi doesn't have the shadow that I want to put on today. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me know where you're watching from. I'm from Spokane, Washington. Again, sunny, blue, gorgeous day, but it's cold. And where are you watching from? What's your weather like? Give me some love and give me a little chat there, and then we'll get started. So what I'm going to do today with 2 different type of contours, I'm going to do the contouring, which is the darker, and then I'm going to put some highlight as well. So that's new for me. I've just been using the darker contouring. So I'm going to try, to do the highlight, like the Kardashians do. I mean, just their whole face. I'm not doing my whole face, but I thought that I would, try that. So, I'm using Farmasi's contour stick. They also have a powder, and I can't say I like the powder better or the stick, so I'm going to try using them. I never contoured before. It's just the last couple of weeks I started, contouring. Of course, I've been home for 3 weeks, so that's why I've been on here a lot doing this. But, I'll have to figure out my preference and, what works for me a little bit better. So, again, I'm going to start here with the darker contour, and I'm just going to go ahead and put some around my forehead so that I have some color. I've already put on my foundation. Today I used the Stay Matte foundation. And then I'm going to come here and I'm going to do my nose because I'd like my nose to be a little more narrow, of course. And some people, have a beautiful nose, and but they still do this. So anyway, so go figure. But let me go ahead, that down. Has anybody taken their kids to a trampoline park? And how do you guys like it? It was sweaty and balmy in there yesterday. It was like kind of like an oven because, there was, oh my God, 100 kids in there. And it cost me over $300 too, by the way. But we filled all the party spots with, 10 and 11-year-old boys. So, it was fun. They brought pizza out as part of the party. And we brought cupcakes. So, again, you can leave your mess there and then not have to clean up your house. So typically when I have a birthday party, I have to clean before, because your house has to be clean. And then I have to clean after. So it's a lot of work. So I'm glad that I am able to, take the kids, have birthday parties there. So again, I'm just putting on some contour, as you can see. And I'm kind of do this. I have these jowls, so I'm going to try to come above them to kind of give my face some definition. Kind of like that. And this just kind of under. I'm 52, so I don't have 20-year-old skin. And, again, gravity starts causing your skin to sag over time. And then, to extenuate, I'm going to try some highlight where in the areas that I'm seeing people are doing most. So again, in the forehead, like on top of your nose, above and below these highlights. See if you guys notice anything. So this is also Farmasi. It's the highlighter contouring stick. So I'm just going to kind of do take a look there, and then my nose here. And again, you can do this with powder. I'm just kind of getting the hang of this. I also have a powder, but the stick was new for me, so I've used it a couple times. So I'm just kind of checking it out here. Again, I've already done my foundation, so hey, I look like a powwow here. So tell. Okay. So hey everybody, give me some love or comment and let me know where you're watching from. I'm in Spokane, Washington. And it's Sunday about 12:40ish or so. So I'm going to blend, and then we'll move forward. Probably could just go ahead and this is going to give some color definition on my forehead there. I do have a big forehead, so I know if you have a big forehead, probably don't need to do a lot of this, but you definitely want to give yourself some color up there, which I had not done before. I just kind of put my makeup on in a hurry and didn't do a whole lot, but I like it. So again, a little bit of color. And I'm going to try to do the dark first. There's one spot I wanted to put contour on, kind of underneath here, to make my lip look bigger. And you can also put the highlighting contour stick here, but I like the highlighting powder better. I did that yesterday and I kind of felt a little cakey there. I'm just not used to it. So at the end here, I'm going to put some highlighting powder. So, and again, I'm going to kind of do the darker contour. And the key is on your cheeks, you want to bring your kind of your face back and up. So instead of, you know, forward and saggy. So, and move to this side here again. Bring that contour up when you're blending. Kind of gives that kind of a definition there in your face here. Okay. And then with the jawline, you want to kind of blend downward. I know last week I forgot to blend one of my lines there. Somebody had to tell me. Like, oh, jaw. Hi guys, let me know where you're watching from. Hey Candace. Hey Maria, Rachel, Leslie, and my Ukrainian sister Nadia. Hello. Hope your Sunday's going well. I am back to work tomorrow. Not too happy about that. But my FEMLA is up. My husband's surgery is over. I've been off for 3 weeks, which is nice. I'm glad that the doctor allowed me to have 3 weeks. And he is obviously not fully recovered, but I got to go back to work. So I'm going to go ahead and blend the highlights. Hi, Miley and Chris. You have 2 minutes for makeup? I don't leave the house without makeup, so I'd make the time. But this is more of a, extensive makeup job here. I forgot to do my nose. Always something here. All right. I don't know, Nadia. I do not know. You may see me. You may see me, Nadia, so. And now I'm just going to kind of blend the highlighting, the lighter color here. And again, I've already got my foundation on. Okay, so bring that down. Okay, now I am going to put some setting powder in my T-zone here. And it's translucent. Right now, yep, Nadia, I do. I sure do. Okay, and this is kind of the T-zone area. And this just helps set your makeup, make it last longer through the day. Also going to do it under my eyes. And then I'm going to use a light powder on the rest of my face here. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Cindy. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I know it's coming to an end. I get really grouchy on Sunday because I know I have to go to work the next day. And Monday in a clinic is busy and you never know what you're going to get. I get to work with my son, sort of. We don't sit together, but he's also a nurse and we work at the same place. He's 25. He's just learning the ropes. Alrighty. Hi, Barbara. Alright, so I'm going to try to do something a little more pinky mauve-y, sort of. Just going to kind of blend that a little bit. And then after I put my shadows on and do my eyes, then I will put the rest of the powder on and take the fallout, remove the, brush off the fallout. Some people do their eyes first, and then they, put their makeup on, but I don't know, I just like to put my foundation on first, so. Decisions. And I have hooded eyes, meaning that when my eyes are open, you cannot see my eyelids. So, trying to, focus in the crease and make it to where you guys can see my eyelids. Make it look a little bit bigger anyway. I've been watching tutorials. And blending real good on the eyeshadow so you don't have any harsh lines. I finally got my nails done in this blue color. I've never done that before, but I thought, what the heck. But I asked for active length and the person, oh my god, they were so sharp underneath here. I had to file them. She just cut them and just kind of left them really square. So I'll probably not be able to, they won't last as long because I won't be able to stand it. I'm just going to put a little bit more here. My dogs are barking. We had another kiddo spend the night last night. And they were actually pretty good. They went downstairs and played video game. A lot of times when a kid spends the night, because I have 2 boys at home. I have 5 boys, but 2 of them, the 3 adults are, out of the house. And then the 10 and 11-year-old are home. So, but usually when, kid spends the night, Riley and Reese start bickering. Those are my sons. and it gets a little frustrating. But they did good last night. Reese got a boatload of gift cards. A boatload. Got some from Target, a couple from Amazon, then Xbox, Nintendo gift cards. You can spend those online and buy some, games or skins or whatever they do. Alright, so I'm going to go to this side here and kind of blend into my crease. I wonder what February is going to be like, because last year here in Spokane, we didn't really get that much snow until February. And so this year, or this winter, we've already had a boatload of snow, and right now it's melted, but it's February, it's early February, so the snow and Renee do not get along. I also had a fall at work in the parking lot, because I park in this little area where you walk up a hill. It's a shortcut. And so you walk up a hill, and it's like a landscaped little hill, and it's only about a 6-foot hill, but one day it wasn't even snowing, it was raining, and that hill, I guess, gets really slick, and I went down on all fours forward, kind of re-injured my knee again, but I'm much better, so be careful out there. There's always, falls on ice and, it being slick. You guys have anything that you do on the side? Any side businesses? This is what I'm doing. The company that I am a beauty influencer for is called Farmasi, and the company is new to the US as of January or February of 2019. I just started in December, so but they've been around for years. So the company was founded in 2003 by Dr. Tuna, and so he was a doctor that specialized in in cosmetics and skincare. Over the years, I guess he developed that yearning, and so they began a business and selling products in Europe and Turkey, and they were very successful. And Farmasi in Europe is like a household name, so very popular here. So then in 2010, then they started doing direct sales, which is what I do, and they were very, very successful. So they just expanded into the US in February of last year. So ground floor opportunity, and here we are. But it costs $20 to get in, and you get, with that $20, you get a nice box with catalogs. You get 14 samples of lipsticks, and they're just little samples, but 14 of them, that's pretty good. You get makeup samples, you get skincare. So this company again has quite a few lines of skincare depending upon what your needs are. Mine is aging, and also my blemishes, imperfections. I got large pores, so I've been using tea tree, and then their age reverses line to help me with my needs. Some people do have dry skin, or they have like rosacea. In our older years, we have these hormonal breakouts, and rosacea is one that happens to both men and women. And so there's a product called Pure Rose, and the company has their own rose garden in the Mediterranean of Turkey, Isparta, and they you know, grow and produce Damascus roses for their rose product. So they have a tonic, rose water tonic. They have a wash and a cream. I don't think they have a serum, but anyway, just letting you know that because rosacea is pretty, you know, bad, and when you get up in age, it can happen at any time. So, just kind of looking to see what I want to put on my lids here. I think I'm going to try this color. It is hit or miss here. Let's see if we can manage. Really like this mauve color, but I haven't purchased it. I've thought I did, but it wasn't the right one, and so I'm looking for a specific kind of a mauve color. So I'm gonna try this one here. Actually, I'm gonna use a different brush here in just a second. I'm gonna kind of brush that onto my lids here. And I think I'm going to use a kind of a plum eyeliner today on top. It's supposed to be a metallic plum, but it looks a little bit gold. It is plum, but anyway, you guys might like that. I used a platinum yesterday. It was like a white platinum eyeliner. If you guys want to see it, I'll be happy to post a picture. Just let me know. I went through a mascara search as well, searching for the best mascara until I find it. And I'll probably do that until I find the color that I'm looking for this mauve. Tell me what you guys do, how long it takes you to put your makeup on, if you do just a little bit, if you do like, you know, a full extensive face. Okay, Chris, I can post a picture later. I'll put it in the comments here when I'm done. I'll be happy to. And I am just using this flat brush to put the mauve color on my lower lid here. And it's still not what I want, so I'll be shopping. It looks pretty. Is everybody just chilling today, kicking back? What's going on in your activities today? Going grocery shopping? My husband's actually going, he's waiting for me. He's going to do that, so. All right, let's see here. I'm going to go too dark. Just going to kind of blend this out. I want to bring my eyes kind of out because they're hooded. I have small little almond eyes. So I'm kind of learning, you know, to bring it kind of outward there. Nacho spread and football. Oh yeah, it is that day, isn't it? It's the Super Bowl. What time does that start? And again, just blending. At 5:30 Central. Ew, beer. Not my favorite. Anything that causes me a headache, I'm afraid of. Once in a while, I do have some drinks, but not very often. When you have migraines, you will not want to drink anything that causes you a potential headache. So, maybe I'll put a little bit of sparkle on my inner lid there. Make it kind of come out just a little bit there. Clean off my special brush. Yeah, it is a day for beer. It is a beer day. So hopefully those people that are at, a bar watching the Super Bowl have a driver. We don't want any, deaths. My aunt was killed in a drunk driving accident. Not hers. She was hit by one and killed. So, not a good thing. Not a good thing to do that. So nowadays we have Uber and, gosh, call your family if anything. Just going to put a little bit of shimmer there. Of course, I made a mess out of it. Maybe I'll just use this little brush. See if I can get that off. My finger's too big. You can see that shimmer pretty good. And there too. Shimmers, a little glitter and iridescence make your makeup just beautifully stand out. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just put it across my heck, why not? Kind of blend it in a little bit. Yeah, I'm not really too interested in going out to watch the Super Bowl game. Unless somebody's having a party or something. But, others, that's their thing. That's okay. Alrighty, so what am I going to put underneath my eye? Let's take a look here. Let me get my special little brush to put a little bit of makeup underneath your eye. So I definitely need to put something on my waterline. Sorry about the mouth being open. I love this little brush. It just gets right on in there. And it does the trick. So, but I'm going to have to put something under my waterline because it's not dark enough. Totally fine. Alright. Let me just brush out my lashes so that when I put the eyeliner on, my lashes are straight. Because the eyeliner will get on my lashes and then cause my mascara to look like dookie. So we don't want that. Anyway, this is a metallic plum. It looks, you can see the plum color in it, but it can look a little brown too. So just letting you know. And let's go ahead and give it a shot. This goes on pretty dark, which is good. So I'm going to try to wing it. So the darker colors are really, really hard to do. It is much easier when you're using a lighter color, like, these other metallic, like the platinum one, which is like a white metallic, and then the gold and the blues are easy too. But this goes on dark, so I might have to fix her. So just letting you know. Hey Alicia, hey Maggie, if you're there. And yeah, definitely brown, but it's still beautiful. You can see the plum, but it is more brown. But so here we go. Let's give it a shot. Kind of come out. See, there's no room for error with the darker colors. It's just not. But you do know that practice makes perfect. So if you don't do it, you'll not get it. But some people just have that smooth hand. So, not me. That's not too bad. Alright, I'm going to comb my lashes up there. How's your guys' wing experience? Something you do often, or are you good at it? You don't have to be 20 to do it, because I am 52, so if I can do it, you can do it. I don't know that I'm going to ever be into that, gosh, what is it called? Pop makeup. There's a name for it, but where they have all these colors. I would never be able to do that. It's really hard just to even get a cut crease for me. But, to each his own. I'm good with that. Alright, so let's see if we can get a match on the other side here. Alright. Oh, my dogs have walked in the door. Hopefully they don't bark. I'm in an oldie kind of mood today. Oldie music. Got a little bit of a mark here. What do you think? Did I pass? It's pretty hard. Pretty hard to do. Yeah, I don't have a preference for wings yet, other than they do take forever. I think this one's going up a little higher than this one. Well, you know, but your eyes are not the same, so it's never going to be perfect unless you have a makeup artist doing your makeup. Then you are good to go. So, all right, let me find. I think I'm going to go with just a kind of a brown. No, let's try it. Let's see if I got a purple. Maybe we can find one that I do. I know I have a purple, so just finding it. Let's give it a shot. And I will, I'm happy to write down the products that I use here. And this is, again, a Farmasi Extra Last eye pencil here. So, and I'm just going to go for my waterline on the lower. Looks much better than just the, powder underneath the eye. Of course, if you're going to work, this might be easier, be faster than putting powder there, but this kind of got some shine to it. Makes my eyes pop. So purples and browns and the reds do that too. I think for your eye color, it just brings it out a little bit more. So, all right. So let's put some powder on before I do my mascara. I typically use a translucent powder for my face, but I got this new powder. It's called BB powder. We have several different lines, so I wanted to try this out. Just looking for my brush. Oh, here we go. But first I want to brush the fallout from below my eyes. There's not too much. It doesn't have a mirror. And then I've got a couple little tricks that I want to do to show you. What are you doing, Reese? You want to pop in and say hi? Here's the birthday boy. Say hi. No, I guess not. He's only shy when it comes to to this. But you hear him in the background. Do you want to say hi? Say hi. Aunt Chris is in here. She's giving you a gift. Huh? Yeah? Okay, come on here and tell her thank you. Say thank you, Auntie. We tried. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of go back here again. I like to make a straight line here. Or try. To kind of define it. Help kind of bring my eyes back. And again, this side too. I get new glasses this week. Hopefully. I got 2 pairs coming. My current glasses, I ruined because I cleaned them with a paper towel. And so they are scratched to the max. And I can't see nothing. But I don't think my prescription was ever truly spot on. So, but with my new glasses, I believe that I've got a spot on prescription. I'm blind as a bat. Astigmatism is horrendous. And I probably should look into LASIK. But the thing is when you have those kind of surgeries, you know, my eyes being this bad, they're going to charge me up because my lenses cost a whole lot. Like $396 just for the lenses. So, you know, they can charge you more money for that with LASIK too. So, I know that it's not going to be whatever their going price is. I remember when it was like $2,000 and I saw that it was $1,000, but I know with my vision, they're going to rob me. But will I do it? I don't know. I like glasses. They kind of hide my face a little bit. And they have cool things on them. I have some, my new glasses have these little studs on the side. They're not like really loud. You can't really tell unless you're close. But they were cute. And so hoping to get those this week. So I can see again. And coming around this way. What do you guys do for a living? I am a nurse, a clinic nurse right now. I do phone triage, walk-in triage, and then I help the back office out. When I worked in the clinic, when I was an LPN, I worked for a doctor. I was the doctor's own medical assistant, basically. I was a nurse, but I kind of did that same job, but had a little more responsibility, you know, on me. But nowadays, the RNs are doing, you know, more of the education on diabetes, and we have a couple nurses who, I don't like wound care, but they do wound care and they like it. I got some eyeliner on my lash hand. So, wounds are awful. They're hard to assess too, because they're open, they're ulcerated, they have drainage. So, it's hard to tell unless you're doing it all the time if they're infected or whatnot. And then if your current treatment plan isn't working, then you gotta concoct another plan and go with that. And they have protocols and everything that they work by, but yeah, that's not my favorite job. Alright, so I'm gonna go with my 3D Effect mascara. It is the bomb for me. It brings my lashes out kind of individually from root to the end. So, except when I have eyeliner or product on my lashes, then they don't behave as well. And I find that turning the wand when you're putting on your mascara is very helpful as well. It actually allows the coating of the mascara from root to tip. There are different wands. Of course, the formula is vital as well, but different wands do different things. So this particular wand and formula work for me. We do have 5 other products as well, and this is one of the lower cost mascaras. So there's one that's called Star Look that has a really, it's got a straight wand, but the middle of it goes smaller and then fat and then smaller again. That's called Star Look. And then there's one that's a curl, one that has a comb, and then one that it just has a really fine wand. This one's got fibers, and I think that one might be like more of, a wand like this that has all the little, again, points, but it might be more like I guess, plastic per se, and those work as well. I have not tried that one yet. And again, I kind of spin the wand to go from root to tip. Try it. I wasn't doing that before. I was just doing the shaking motion and pulling, but rolling is, oh my God, unbelievable. I am 52 and I've never done that until recently, so that's probably one of the reasons that I have so many problems with mascara. Historically, I went through many different brands, MAC, Clinique. Oh, and this mascara doesn't transfer, so it's not waterproof. It doesn't say it's waterproof, but it doesn't transfer onto my upper lid. Many other mascaras transfer to my lid. I can't, it's a waste of money for me to buy. And that includes MAC. MAC is big, and there's a Lancome one. There's a Clinique one. So I was using a mascara that was $36 for the last couple of years. It was the Oscillating wand by Lancome. And this particular mascara that I'm using today costs $12.90. So, and the formula, again, European compliant. It's the bomb. And the reason why the mascara and all the other products are affordable is because Farmasi is an integrated company. Integrated means that they do everything themselves. So Farmasi has 6 factories, all in their own complex, and it's called Farmacity, and it's in Istanbul, Turkey. Now, the different factories produce different things. I mean, there's a shipping one, and but they have a lab there. They make all of the actual products, the formulas for all of their products. So makeup and skincare. Plus we don't have it here yet, but they have, cleaning supplies and a wider range, of household things. So anyway, Farmacity, they even make their own cases. They have a machine that makes them. It's there's only 3 of these machines in the world, and Farmasi has one. And I believe it runs by artificial intelligence, AI, because there's a factory tour, and I can also put that in the comments as well. Hey, Connie. Hi, Wayne. But if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, I've already posted this recently, but I could put it in the comments if you'd like to see it. But the factory tour shows you kind of what the company does to produce all of their products. It's quite interesting. And you know that in Europe, Europe is very strict with chemicals, and they have banned, I've read anywhere between 11 and 1,400 chemicals from companies putting them in their products. And that doesn't just go for makeup, it goes for soaps and shampoos and anything that, we would use, food, etc. So the US is only banned, 20 or 30 chemicals from companies being able to put them in their product. I mean, that's a huge, again, direction. You've got a teeny, and you've got the Europe, who has banned many, many, many. So anyway, the quality is fabulous. Unbelievable, I will say. So I'm using everything on my face from Farmasi, except for the shadow today, because they don't have my color. And hopefully in the near future, they launch the color or the colors that I'd like. So anyway, I'm just kind of putting my lower lash on before it dries on my wand. How many of you guys contour when you do your makeup? And do you highlight and contour? Do you just do your jawline, your cheekbones? My lash dry. Okay. As I sit here doing my makeup, I'm thinking in the background about the wonderful day I'm going to have tomorrow. Working. I hope it isn't a hell of a Monday. And you guys probably have Mondays that are horrible at your place too, because they can be very awful. I wonder what it's going to be like answering coronavirus questions. So people are going to be freaked out. They always are when there's some kind of a scare like that. I mean, we had SARS and Ebola. When you have a measles epidemic in the community, whooping cough, people just think that they're sick with it. They have it. So they just get a little crazed. And then the media doesn't help either, because, they start delivering inadequate or inaccurate information to everybody. So they scare the community. So, hi, Katie. Hi, Tracy. And Chris, sometimes contour, occasionally highlight. Nose, cheeks don't need contouring generally. Depends on what I'm doing. I hear ya. Hi, Lori. All right. So I am going to put some blush on and some highlighter and some lipstick here. I think I'm going to go a little bit darker on the blush. Also got them all out here. Here we go. I think that'll be okay today. Let me just find my blush brush. How you guys doing? How's everybody's Sunday so far? In the Spokane area, we've got sunshine, so on a day like this, I typically would be out, going on a wonderful drive, but, and usually my husband drives, but he's not supposed to be driving one-armed. And his pain is markedly better, so he's not on pain pills around the clock, just maybe before bedtime to help him sleep, and sometimes he'll have some breakthrough. He'll just start hurting real bad. He's got screws that are holding his shoulder together because he had a separated shoulder. That's one of the things that was fixed. And when you put your blush on, something that I learned as well, if you smile, you've got your apples here. So people are, putting they're doing this, putting their blush on, and then when they aren't smiling, then it's down where they don't want it. So you shouldn't smile or, do that when you're putting your blush on. So that's something that I learned, which makes sense. All right, so a little bit of highlighter. Let me find my highlighter palette. Okay, here we go. And again, it's Farmasi. And there's 3 colors in this palette. It's pink, white, and the beige. And I have a fan brush. And I'm going to use... I love the white. So when you put your highlight on, you should do like a C around here. So when the light hits that, and I just kind of do that, it shines. So this fan brush is great, by the way. So anyway, kind of just twirl it around. We'll come up here. And then you can do like the bridge of your nose, which I don't want a whole lot of highlighter there. I'm learning how to control that. And your Cupid's bow, which is here. Okay. And so I am going to put on, do we think Hot Gossip or Lotus? They're both gorgeous. One's a little bit darker than the other, and one's a little bit pinker. I think I'm going to put on Hot Gossip. And this is one of the 14 samples that you get when you sign on, when you join us. So that you can tell which ones, you like. And I mean, if you want to give samples away, you can certainly do that, but why not try them? So again, this is called Hot Gossip. And that, in the light, has some glisten to it. I really like this color here. Trying to see and trying to make sure I didn't forget anything here. Now I can see what I actually look like. if you would like a catalog, let me know. Mine is kind of marked with the things that I use that I would want to talk about. But the backside is skincare. It goes through the different skin products, like the Pure Rose that I talked about, the tea tree that I use as masks, serums, cleansers, moisturizers. There's also a baby line. There's also a men's line. They also have fragrance, and they have some accessories like the beauty blenders. They're not the brand beauty blenders, but like this. They have makeup brushes. They have quite a few items, and they are, they're totally affordable and they're good quality. So, again, Farmasi. There's also a color chart, and so I love this color chart because it tells you, like for your lips, it gives you, like if you wanted to use a matte lippy, or if you want shine or semi-matte, it breaks down the actual line to what it is, and the colors are in there too. And with me, trying to see where the hot gossip is, I believe, let me just find it. I don't want to lie to you. It is a matte lipstick. So, this one is a matte lipstick. So, it does that also for the lip liners. We have a lip plumper, which maybe I should put that on top of this. You're supposed to use it underneath, but you can also do it on top. They have the primer and the powders in here, and it gives you the different ones that we have and what your preference, depending upon what your preference is, it tells you which one does what. Also, face makeup foundation. There's 3 full coverage foundations. This is one of them. This is called Stay Matte. It's $12.90, and that is like, oh my God. I've also been using their highest, most, again, thorough, extensive product. It's called VFX Pro Camera Ready, and it gives you that retouched skin visual effect. So like you've, already been retouched. So, and this one is $24.90. So, I used MAC for years, and my MAC was over $30. I think it was like $36 too. But, so this is quality-wise, it's full coverage. You get all this benefit, and for $24.90. It does not oxidize. It does not turn orange. I am vetting it myself. I am a makeup user for years. I've been wearing makeup since I was 15, and this stuff is the bomb. So you can't lose. But there are 2 of the medium coverage foundations, more for like the teenies, the teenagers, or the young people that have no blemishes and they don't need that full coverage. And then there's also a luminous serum foundation, and that's a semi-matte kind of dewy finish, medium coverage. I don't want to be dewy. I'm oily. I've been oily my whole life. So dewy, to me, it's in right now. The illuminating, face is in right now, but I don't know that I want that because I've been oily my whole life trying to remove the shine. I don't want any shine. So I like the matte look. So that's the luminous serum. And then there's also the Pata cream. It comes in a container like that. It's a cream full coverage foundations. So anyway, if you'd like one of those books, if you'd like a catalog, if you'd like some samples of the Stay Matte foundation, which is $12.90, I've got samples. Just comment below. And also I've got samples of this, the VFX Pro foundation. I will be happy to, send you a catalog and some samples as well. So anyway, I guess I will get off of here, and I hope you guys Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Let me know if there's any questions. Again, give me some love and let me know if you've watched the replay. So, ciao. See ya. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support.